Hi, I'm Dave Gribben. My office is in Barrington, Illinois. It's a northwest suburb of Chicago. And I joined Padgett officially January 2nd, 2012, so a little more than 10 years now. My background is in hard sciences and genetic engineering, but I worked in management and finance within pharma. Got to the point where I was doing too much travel and didn't like the culture and really wanted to do my own thing. My brother knew about Padgett. He was good friends with one of the office owners out of Miami, and he made a recommendation to me. You know, I'm not an accountant by trade, so for me, learning the accounting process, but I really quickly learned that the clients didn't want to talk to me for accounting. They wanted to talk to me because they had other issues. I also did not have a strong background in tax, so getting the support from Annie and the tax office really was a big help for me. I really wasn't concerned about the financial side of it. I was comfortable being able to gain clients, but I just didn't know how to go about doing that. And I kind of learned that on my own pretty quickly. It's been great for me. You know, we've grown pretty fast, so I think not really understanding the different phases of growth, going from one now to an office with 9 employees, and the different mindset I had to take from being client-facing to kind of running or being the CEO of the business. You know, that was learning for me. But no, actually, it's been a great transition. I remember probably 6 years ago, 5 years ago, kind of what were my objectives, and I said I wanted to be a $500,000 office. And I'm projected to be $1.7 million at the end of this year. I started from scratch. I did not buy an office. So my first clients came about 2 weeks after I started. And I think I had maybe $70,000 in revenue the first year, and we're projected to be $1.7 million this year. And it's just, I say it to my wife regularly, beyond what I ever would have expected, but I love it, you know, and part of it is I do love it, and I think the clients can tell, and I try to hire people into the firm who love it as well. So I think the biggest success for me is just going way beyond what I originally expected. And I think part of that is because, you know, growing up, not being an accountant, but being in finance, in the corporate world, a lot of what we did was helping clients understand why and how, as opposed to just what it was. And taking that mindset to our clients, it's what they love. They want to know not what happened in the past, but kind of what's going forward. And I can do that, and I think that's really what's helped it get successful. I wished I had done it 10 years earlier, actually. If I had known this, I would have left the corporate world 10 years prior and started in 2000 versus 2010. You know, when I was first in Padgett, I had success pretty quickly, and a lot of prospective office owners or franchisees would call me. And I very quickly kind of put them into 2 camps. I had prospective owners who would say, how many clients did you get, and what's your ROI? And other clients or prospects who would say, what do your clients want, and what does it take, and what are their issues and things? And I could right away say they're going to have much more success in kind of those. So, you know, putting that on along with maybe the millennial mindset that my daughter has, which is the freedom to act in kind of your own culture, but also if you have a mindset that's about helping your clients solve their problems versus just looking at numbers, and also working in a more flexible environment. So if you're comfortable working with employees who can work remote and look at results versus looking at kind of how many clients per hour they take care of, I think that mindset is what's going to help tomorrow's owners be successful. The 2 things I think that I value the most, the first one is the tax expertise. I won't say lucked into, but I have a series of clients, tax clients, who are senior executives from a couple of large Fortune 100 companies in the Chicago area. And I got them because the home office helped me answer a very difficult tax question that none of the other firms that these people went to. And that turned into now 10 senior executives at Kraft and Mondelez who are now clients of mine. That level of expertise I would never have been able to figure out on my own. And I think the other part is the flexibility of going to the home office if I need the help, going to peers, but still being able to run my own office. I have a fully remote office. All my employees are remote. I already have the buyer in place for when I retire. She's millennial and she wants that level of flexibility. And I can put that in place that I would not have been able to do if I was part of a larger firm. I don't think my office would be as successful as it is if I was not part of a larger network. I was in a large Fortune 100 company, and I felt I did not have flexibility. I didn't have any identity. I was stuck in the culture that the corporation had. And even though I'm part of a larger network, you know, I can establish the culture I want. I can interact with the clients the way I want to, but more importantly, there's 100 and some offices across the country that I can interact with and learn from. And I've been part of a group For 4 years now, we meet every Friday, and they're like-sized offices from across the country. We get together every Friday for an hour, tax season or not, doesn't make any difference. We talk about these things as the way to help each other grow their offices. We're bringing in the thought leaders within the accounting world who are talking about what the clients want. How do you get there? Things like subscription model as opposed to hourly billing, or looking at how you really provide advisory services forward-looking, helping our clients ask the right kind of questions versus looking at what happened in the past. And I would have to figure that out on my own through my own research versus having it given to me as part of the organization. And it's that interaction, and it's the peer relationships I built and the expertise I get from home office that's really helped me be successful. I would never have had that if I was strictly on my own.